Protect your privacy online with the #1 rated VPN on the market, ExpressVPN, and get 3 months free when using my referral link. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another GTA Online Cayo Perico Heist in-depth guide, and the vehicle we're going to be taking a look at today is the Sparrow. Now, technically, it's not even a new vehicle because the Sea Sparrow we got a couple of years ago, but the Sparrow is probably one of the best vehicles that was added in the Cayo Perico Heist update. Jumping into it, you can only get the Sparrow by purchasing it from the Kasatka customization on the Warstock website. It cannot be stored in your hangar, it's only stored in here. And just like the Sea Sparrow, it has two weapon options, the homing missiles or the machine gun, and it does not have countermeasures. The rockets are the exact same as the Sea Sparrow. You can fire a missile once every second, and they lock onto a target from 300 meters away before blowing up on their own after traveling 540 meters. The machine gun, to put it out there, is garbage. Don't buy it. Just stick with the missiles. As you can see in this clip, the machine gun takes forever to blow up just an unarmored, regular old vehicle on the street. You're way better off just free aiming the rockets non-stop instead of trying to use this. Now, the armor on the Sparrow is nothing to write home about. It will only take one homing rocket, one RPG, or 3 explosive rounds to destroy, which is to be expected, to be honest. The tail rotor also cannot be shot out on this helicopter. Every time I tried it, it blew up instead of the tail rotor being shot out instead. Also, this helicopter, for some reason, it'll randomly just spawn in God mode. Look at this clip here. When me and JSM were testing it, I was shooting explosive rounds at it, and it was never blowing up. So I was like, is this thing in God mode? So then I decided to shoot a rocket at it, and yeah, it literally just spawned in God mode. I don't know what triggers that, and I'm not about to find out because I don't abuse God mode. Now, some of you may be confused because I gave the Annihilator Stealth a lot of flack for only being able to tank one missile, and the Sparrow I'm not complaining about. And that's because with the Sparrow, it actually makes sense for it to only take one missile because it is a tiny helicopter. And number 2, its main job is transportation around the map. You spawn this in through the interaction menu, and the spawns for it are amazing. It almost always spawns right next to you. Even better spawns than the CEO Buzzard has. And another plus, you don't have to be in a CEO to call this in. And since I've already referenced the Buzzard a few times, let's do a couple comparisons since these both offer similar uses of transportation. First, a speed test against my friend JSM in a Buzzard. So it's faster than the CEO Buzzard. Now let's do a vertical climb test. It can also climb faster than the Buzzard, so take each of these two helicopters. They both can be spawned in right next to you, but the Sparrow is not only more agile and faster, but it also has rapid-fire rockets, which is something that the Buzzard does not have. I think this makes it a must-have for doing PvE in this game, and especially for grinding the new Cayo Perico Heist. Now, how about PvP? In terms of air-to-ground combat, the missiles can be quite useful at taking people out because of the fact that the rocket pods are actually in the center of the helicopter, so this means they will always shoot in the middle of where the box is pointing, which makes it a bit easier to aim the missiles. It's also a small and nimble helicopter, which makes it harder for enemies to shoot it down, even if it does only take one missile, unlike some other helicopters that may or may not have stealth mode on them, that are bigger in size but still blow up in just one rocket. As for air-to-air, it's really not that good. I'd say this is where its weak point is because it's only got homing missiles, and most air vehicles can either dodge the homing missiles, like jets can just outrun them, or they have countermeasures to prevent that, and the only thing you can do is just spam it with them. Unless, of course, you get lucky and your opponent is using an Annihilator Stealth and you manage to get a nice little rocket on him. Did you also know that the Sparrow is immune to yacht defenses? Most likely this is unintentional and an oversight on Rockstar's part, but since this can be useful for the time being, I'm including it in the video. And as you can see in the footage, my yacht defenses are clearly on and set to no exceptions, so it's going to shoot down anyone that comes near my yacht. But my friend JSM is still able to fire a missile, and the yacht defenses do not block it, and I die. Now, if the Sparrow gets close enough, he's not going to be able to fire the missiles, but he's still not going to get shot down by the yacht defenses. And the main reason I'm showing you guys this is if you've ever come across one of those players who parks their submarine next to their yacht with defenses on so nothing can take them out and they can just shoot missiles all day long, well, this counters that. All you have to do is stay farther back so you can still shoot the rockets while still locking onto the submarine and then fire away at it, and the defenses will not shoot the missiles down. It's a fairly useful trick, but like I said, I expect this to be patched up in a future hotfix or title update. To end off the video, I want to show you guys a fun fact. You can now have 4 of your own helicopters spawn in at once, which I thought was pretty cool. You can have the new Sparrow, the CEO Buzzard, a Pegasus helicopter, and your personal helicopter. I just thought that was a cool thing to include in the video. Lots of transportation is available to us at once now. But that's going to do it for this in-depth guide. The Sparrow has to be one of the best vehicles for utility and transportation. I would even say it replaces the Buzzard because it does the same things but with less restrictions and better weaponry with the missiles anyways. Obviously, it is more expensive because you need to own a Kasatka and then you have to buy the upgrade for it to be able to use it, but I think it's worth it. But if you guys enjoyed the video or found it helpful, feel free to leave a like as well as subscribe to my channel for more Cayo Perico Heist content. Huge thank you to my friend JSM for helping me test and record for this video, as well as to all my channel members for supports. And if you'd like to become a member for some exclusive perks, you can either use the join button or the link that's down in the description. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great day.